Welcome back, everyone. This is Typling with our Gen 1 Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge. Got us back into the cave after doing a little bit of heal up and restocking. And there's another Geodude. We're gonna try and make it through to the other side of Mount Moon. If not, we'll at least make it as far as we can before hitting the 30-minute mark that I'm trying to use as my base for my episode length. I realized it had been 2.5, almost 3 weeks since the last time I had recorded a video. If I had some actual followers, I might have some people angry right now. Lucky for me, it's really just my kids. I finally got around to redeeming my deck of Pokemon cards on the online game. Tested it out, and Gengar is pretty vicious on that. Of course, I haven't tried it against anybody competitively, but it's pretty nasty to be able to poison the opponent, hit all of their bench Pokemon, and have the ability to knock the active Pokemon out if it has 3 or more damage counters. Definitely made an interesting game. I also noticed that on my Pokemon online account I have like 4 or 5 booster packs. I was thinking I might open those to try and film it as part of my product opening series. Not that I'm doing anything major with that, it's really just me dorking around. But hey, there's another video idea. And Begone leveled up. Us is about to use Bellsprout. We'll swap it around to try and get Flounder some more experience. Speaking of Beedrills, I recently evolved a Beedrill in Pokemon Go. Now, I know for some people, like I've spoken with some, that Caterpie and Weedles are common in some areas, but I guess in our neighborhood, the only bug types that I can really find a lot of are Paras and Venonat. So, being able to get my Kakuna up to the point that I could evolve it into a Beedrill, which really all of it was just buddy candy growth, it got me really happy and excited. It's not quite pushing 1,000 CP, but it's almost there, like 987, something like that. Yeah, no, I'm sure there's somebody out there who's like, that's really low for a Pokemon, why are you proud of that? Hey, it's the only Beedrill I got. Leave me alone. Alright, doesn't appear to be any more items up here, so we'll hit this ladder. More dudes of the Geo kind. Ah, another rocket. TM01. What's that one? Mega Punch. Pyro, Gelatone, and Boldly. We'll hang on to that one just like we're doing with the others. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid! Zubat. Let's throw Boldly out. watching the completionists' Pokemon videos. Might be a while before he gets up to the next generation, because they just hit Generation 3. But I've had the Two-Bat, the Zubat thing stuck in my head for like the last day or so. Almost makes me sad that I haven't caught a Zubat yet. Almost. So, I know it's a ways off, but one thing I started kind of thinking about is what's going to happen when I get to the Safari Zone. I know that it's going to be counting the Safari Zone as a single area, but I started sitting here thinking most of the grass, not all of it, but most of the grass can be walked around for the most part, so you can kind of ease your way, even use repels or what have you, to try and get to a zone that you want to get Pokemon from. And I started thinking, like, what would I want to try and push if I were to do that? I know personally it would be Scyther. It would actually be Pinsir, but I'm playing red, not blue. But, I think Scyther or Pinsir are available in the first zone, so I wouldn't even have to try and do that. Likely I'd run into a Rhyhorn, Venonat, Execute, something like that. But still, just kind of a thought sitting there on my mind today. And then of course bringing up Venonat, I was sitting there kind of thinking back on the thought people had that when they were putting the original sprites into the game, that Butterfree and Venomoth had gotten mixed, because the game's sprite design came before the anime and the manga. Those took idea from the game after it was made. And I was kind of sitting there on, like, would Butterfree and Venomoth even be the colors that they picked for them, or would they have been different colors if they had their sprites the right way? Or Venomoth, Butterfree looking like Venomoth would have evolved from Metapod, and vice versa, the Butterfree sprite evolving from Venonat. I suppose the Butterfree sprite wouldn't really need to change. It looks very similar to Venonat. It's Venomoth that kinda... I don't know if I would expect it to be pink. Flounder grew a level. Hopefully we'll find more potions, because we're kind of getting low on health here. And, what am I saying low on health? I still have all my, big players. It's pretty much just all the little guys that I'm trying to level up. I think I'm just being a little overprotective. After losing Prickly, which I know I've given myself a couple of weeks to get over his loss, but still don't want to bungle into things like that again. I did it twice, 3 times technically, because I almost lost Prickly at Brock, but with Feathers and Prickly, they were stupid mistakes. And if I had been paying attention instead of just prattling off, they probably would still be in our team, or the box, wherever they'd be sitting. And weird part of me is sitting here like, well, it adds that sense of change to the videos, so if I was someone directing these like they were some sort of premeditated, scripted TV series, that adding in loss would have been a great way to keep things rolling. I'm literally just doing this on the fly. There was no intention on it losing either of them. It's just me being dumb, sitting here prattling on and not paying attention. Like you're doing right now, Dylan. No, I'm actually paying a lot more attention than I was before, and just have something that I can easily rant on. Like these Geodudes. I'd imagine if the anime was a little bit closer to how they did the sprites in this, Geodude would have had like been mostly round with that lumpy looking head. And Rattata's other whisker would be coming out of his nose. And when you throw out your own Geodude, he's missing his arms, because he is the unarmed man. Unarmed rock. How did you miss? Go one more attack in, and then we'll heal him up. So I don't know if I'm remembering right, or if I'm just remembering how VG Cats did it, but I think we'll be dealing with our rival when we got out of Mount Moon. So I might actually just cut things off when I hit the exit, just so I can save the rival for the next video, as well as catching whatever is going to be in Route 4, because even though with Viridian Forest it was all on Route 2, Route 3 and 4 are actually separate from each other on either side of Mount Moon, so we get another party member, potential party member I should say, on the other side. Hoping it's an Ekans, mostly just because it'd be cool to have an Ekans. But I think Spearow are also over there, so I'd tolerate a Spearow. Be good to have a flying type. Want to say there's Rattata, which we already have. Nope, can't remember. I know I can do the easy thing and just kind of cheat my way ahead, just look up like an online walkthrough. I'm really trying to do as much of this off of memory as I can. Once I hit Gen 3, if I play through these games up to that point, once I hit Gen 3, I'll do a little bit of research. I still don't want it to be like, this is a walkthrough, this is going to be the ultimate find everything play. I want it to just be for fun, just kind of bungling in. But that one I may have to look ahead a little bit, or do a little research if I get stuck at any point in time, just to figure out what's going on. Meantime, Boldly's catching up with the rest of the party. Too bad he's gonna be damn worthless against Misty. I just swore again. I know it's not major, I'm not dropping bombs or anything, but I really am trying to keep this as light as I can. So saying hell in previous episodes and damn just now kind of break what I was intending on this. But I couldn't help it, it's just part of my normal everyday speech, at least when I'm talking with people on a normal basis and not talking with my kids, which tends to be kind of the teacher-parent. I wouldn't say act, because it's not like I'm acting like being something else. It's the role that I have to take, being a parent, being there for them. Excuse me. And unless they get me like really riled up, I really do try to keep my language clean. Now he's talking about his parenting. Losing stinks. Buck up there, champ. You learn a lot more from losing than you ever do from winning. Take that from me. Oh, hi, Paris. I've said it before. Paris is my favorite Pokemon. One part child nostalgia, first episode I had ever seen featured Paris. And also it is a combination of my two favorite Pokemon types, Grass and Bug. Bug being my #1 favorite. I'm not gonna risk it, I'm just gonna knock him out. Paris has a really high attack. I know that's part of why I was dealing damage really good. It has a double, quadruple weakness against fire, so Pyro shut him down. Makes me sad though. Wish that would have been our first run-in in Mount Moon. Sitting here trying to remember where's the next place I can catch one. I think it's, yet again, the Safari Zone. And this Zubat's putting up a heck of a fight. There we go. So we have a hiker, and what is this? The Moonstone. I'm not going to use that on Gelatone just yet, but definitely is going to be our choice for it since Prickly is no longer with us. You and your checkerboard beard. Not gonna take too many chances with these hikers. Rock types have a high enough defense as it is. It's not very effective, but it's gonna be a lot more damage than anyone else trying to tackle this one down. So another thing I'm hoping for is I want to say it's Route 5, I'm likely wrong, but the one that's north of Cerulean City. There's two there, technically. But, I'm hoping to get an Oddish from over there. Even though it'd be really cool to get the Abra, it's gonna be almost going to be like a wasted encounter because it's going to be a really low chance of getting it. But I would love to get an Oddish so that we have a grass type for our team. I have no idea what I'd name it. Know that I'm thinking about it early enough in advance I could come up with a name better than I did with Whiskers. But it's definitely something I would like to get. I do remember there being Metapod and Kakuna up there too, so I guess there's also a second chance at getting a Butterfree. He's burned. I don't play with fire types very often, so that's a status effect I don't see very often. And he's down. Flounder grew to level 11. Just stopping to look at this, his speed's really going up. I wonder what his attack stat's gonna look like when he becomes Gyarados. Yay! Sing worked. Sorry, realized I started going quiet. Trying to focus on the battle, though. Something I really should have done in the last episode. Told you, I'm gonna be whining about that for a while. So I apologize to anybody who actually cares. Now what? Now there's Zubat. At least the team's kind of rounding out as far as the levels again. About time you hit him. Let's make it through the ladder, then on the other side we'll heal up, and I think we have 2 more rockets and the super nerd who's guarding the fossils. Once we make it past all of them, we'll have the exit, and I think we'll stop her there. Even if I'm not remembering right, that there's not a rival encounter on the other side, which I'm starting to wonder if maybe that's in yellow. But it's still gonna make a decent stopping point. I believe this video's gone on pretty close to our 30-minute mark that I wanted to... No, we're gonna have this one. 2 more rockets. Screw the 30-minute mark, I want to finish this up. Like I said, Mount Moon always felt like it was the longest part for me as far as this game goes. And it's not even the longest part in the game. You said you were going to heal up, Dylan. You bungled into this. Yes, yes I did. No! Dang it. We just lost Pyro. Meet the fury of my bug. Jeez, critical hits left and right. Got 3 potions. Start with Whiskers. Whiskers is gonna be just as fast, if not faster. Don't crit, don't crit, don't crit. Yes. Switch. Man, Pyro is 1 level off from becoming Charmeleon. We may have to use our escape rope. That sucks. Ooh. Yeah. Here's hoping. We want to heal him up. Yes. Using the same strategy on me I used against Brock. Dang learning game. That's how we take him down. Pyro's death is not in vain. You're steamed. God, that was ridiculous. So, that is part of the difficulty with this whole challenge. is lucky shots like that. The critical hit that knocked out Pyro. Those are gonna be what really kill you. Man, I was hoping that we were gonna make it through there and have Charmeleon by the end of it. But I guess looks like I'm ending this here. Mount Moon's going to have to be a 3-parter. Though again, I'm probably going to restock and off-screen it back up to that rocket, and we'll continue the next episode from there. I do thank you guys for staying tuned. I hope you feel just as much frustration as I do over Pyro's death, if not, whatever. But we'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a good one.